Hello everyone, welcome to soundproofguide.com. In this video, I'll be showing you the difference between acoustic foam and acoustic panels, making sound test to show you if there is actually a big difference between the two, because of course a soundproof panel will cost a lot more than a soundproof foam. So basically, soundproof foam, you can buy them in bulk. Usually a pack of 25 will be around $40. Sometimes you can get a pack of 50, which I have here. I bought a pack of 50 for about $65 on Amazon, and it comes to you all sealed up. So in this little container here, well, it's not really a container, in this plastic, I have 50 acoustic panels that'll end up something like this. So what you do, the instructions comes with it. So you open them up and you let them sit on the floor for about a day to 2 days, and then it usually comes into shape after that amount of time. Now, as I said, for a pack of 50 was about $65 to $75. An acoustic panel, these acoustic panels I received from Trademark Soundproofing a couple of months ago. I actually have a video talking about them, explaining a lot more into details and doing sound test, so make sure to go watch that. These acoustic panels will set you back around $100 each. You can sometimes get some that are 2 for $100, but typically something like this, something of this quality, will be a little bit more than just a cheap acoustic panel. But these acoustic panels are wood frame, and on the inside, as you can see, it looks somewhat like a acoustical sound deadening insulation, something like a rock wool insulation, the ones that are thicker. This is actually the type of insulation that we recommend if you want to build your very own acoustic panel, because a lot of these insulations are a lot more rigid, they're a lot harder, they're not like the pink insulation where it's just fiberglass and there's no real substance to it. Basically, that's what an acoustic panel is usually made of. And then you have your wooden frame, and you have a felt that goes over it. Now I have the black and the gray, and that's what I have to make this quite large room sound a whole lot better. Now, I've heard some people say that you can't really clean them when they get dusty. It's hard to maintain these types of panel, but I've found them quite easy to clean. I've only cleaned them once, and I've used a roller, the same type of roller that you use to get cat hair or dog hair off your clothing. So you just roll that up and down, and it will easily take whatever dust that's accumulated on it. And if you do it, once a week, you just kind of make it a habit, these will look brand new for many years to come. It won't deteriorate. And at least with that type of cleaning, it's not really going to damage the felt that's on it if it's of good quality like this one. I'll have links in the description below of acoustic foams and these acoustic panels from Trademark Soundproofing. So this is what the room sounds like with all of the acoustic panels installed. Right now there's 12 acoustic panels, and you can hear that it sounds pretty good. There's not really anything echo-wise, and one thing to note is that this is a media room, so these acoustic panels do make a big difference when it comes to watching a movie and having the bass louder and the volume, so it does sound a lot better. And plus, my videos from now do sound a lot better than my videos from before I had these panels covering the wall, and it does make quite a difference. Now I'll just make a test to show you the difference between these panels and the foam when I clap, just to show you how a lot more of an echo there is when it comes to foam. So here we go. Of course, you can still hear a little bit of an echo, I find, with my ear, but not really an echo, just a ringing, because of course you have the floors that I don't really have any carpetings on it, and also the ceiling where it's obviously not that tall, so it does make a little bit of a difference in those terms, but it does, yeah, anyway.
Just a quick pause. If you like this type of content, consider subscribing to our channel. And also feel free to leave a comment. I would love to hear your feedback and also your questions that I would do my very best to answer. Thank you.
Alright, I took everything, all the panels off, so do you hear a little bit of a difference when I talk? Is there a little bit more of an echo? So as you can see, some people sometimes send me messages and say acoustic panels don't do anything to make even a room sound better. They're just a waste of money and blah blah blah. So listen to that. Okay, and now I'm going to do the clap test. A little bit of a difference, I think. I can certainly hear it. Alright, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to install, instead of putting back up the acoustic panels, I will take the acoustic foam, I will open it up, I'll put them all on the floor, and then tomorrow I'm going to put them on the wall. Alright, so now that the acoustic foam is all attached to the wall, I attach so it would be the exact dimensions of one of the acoustic panels. So, do you hear a big difference, or what do you think? Alright, well, we'll also do a clap test, so that will give us a chance to see how much echo still resonates. Now there's not as much echo as, of course, when the acoustic foam wasn't on the wall. So again, when some people say that, oh, acoustic foam, that cheap acoustic foam doesn't really do much and you have to put it all over the wall to even hear some sort of effect. Well, that's not entirely true, because it's, as you can see, this is quite a large room, and I just replicated what I did with the acoustic panel just to make it a fair comparison between the two. So, because of course, if you would have to cover the entire wall with the acoustic foam, it really would make sense to even go with the acoustic foam, because the price would be pretty well the same as, or more than if you would go with the acoustic panel, because not only do you have to buy the acoustic foam, just to hang all of these acoustic foams, I had to buy 2 packs of command strips, which are roughly $10 each. So in one pack there's 48 command strips, so you have to take that into consideration. So when you do buy the acoustic foam, let's say it's, well, for this it was about $65, $70 for about 50 acoustic foams, I believe, and then the command strip is another $20. So you're roughly at around $100. So when you put it that way, if the difference isn't that huge, well, you've just completed what we did with the acoustic panels with the acoustic foam at the cost of one acoustic panel. So if you look at it that way, of course, I don't think that acoustic foam does as good a job as acoustic panel, and of course it doesn't look as good. I mean, I could have done a better job, of course, to line everything up, but of course it will not look as good as the acoustic panels. The acoustic panels does give that high quality feel of a media room. So if that's what you want to use the acoustic foam for, a media room, I would suggest the acoustic panels. Now, if you're using it for just blogging, then of course then the room will be much smaller most of the time. Of course, an exception here. But if you have a smaller room, then of course you can certainly go with acoustic foam, because you don't have that much area to cover. So, but again, it usually doesn't look as good as an acoustic panel, but if you only need 25 acoustic foam and 1 pack of command strips, it's not going to cost you that much money to do. Feel free to take a look at many of our other YouTube videos and also some of our articles on our website, soundproofguide.com. Don't forget to click the like button if you enjoyed this video, and also consider subscribing to our channel if you like our content. Also, feel free to leave us a comment below if you have any soundproofing questions of your own. We will certainly try our very best to help you. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you again in the next video or any other videos in our channel. Thank you very much.